So one of the key challenges for an agency is when they're putting together the price of what they're going to charge for their services. If they get that wrong, it's absolutely a straight hit to their bottom line. They're producing time and materials, and if they get that time element wrong, that cost is directly to that business, and it really, really affects them. 3 different people sat down and put together what they think it would cost to do a piece of work. They would all come back with a different number.
Before, and I think the industry's thinking is to how do we move away from hours-based input stuff to the output and concentrating client and concentrating the agencies on pricing for what we're actually doing as opposed to the amount of time it takes to do it.
So Scope is a brand new online tool that's designed to help agencies to pull together their costs and pricing and scopes when they're presenting them to clients. Until now, there's really never been a tool available for the agency to be able to push back against the client on how long something takes. It's always been a downward spiral with the client putting pressure on them to reduce the cost. So for the first time, the agency has actually got something they can refer to that's going to really help them.
And I think one of the big things that Scope has done is immediately, almost overnight, the conversations with clients become about what we're actually doing for the money instead of the time that it takes to do it.
So Scope takes data from over 4 million projects and jobs and over 900 different global agencies. That data we use in a very clever way. We pull that data in and we use statistical models, algorithms and various different processes to allow us to categorise that data so it's useful to the agency. It breaks it down into hundreds of different deliverables, the things that we're going to be producing for clients, and it breaks it down even further into the tasks or components, the hours and the rates, and it will give us what we should be charging for each and every deliverable that we're producing for the client. It gives us a standard, which is the first time we've ever seen this in our industry.
When we originally put Scope in, we expected there might be 10 people in the agency that used it. There might be 10 people pulling these fees together, and actually as it's rolled out, we've realised that there's almost 60% of the agency who are having access to Scope because they're feeding into building a set of deliverables for what we're actually going to do.
This means that this gives the client some confidence that we're not just making it up. It's based on big data and it's very, very accurate.
In the first month I've seen probably 40 or 50 instances of really, really small elements where actually there's a couple of hours that need to be billed here because we're not in that old retainer relationship where everything is included. And you know, I'm spending my time doing this, and this is from junior staff all the way up to senior staff in the business, that they are producing these estimates and charging appropriately for the work that they're doing.